Broken record. Janelle got sick of Kody, asking her for loyalty. Her life detoxed new business amid Coyote Pass war show. She really wants closure. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives is focused on detoxing after the end of her unhealthy marriage with Kody Brown and simply wants to move on to better things. She married polygamous patriarch Kody in 1993, entering his household through spiritual marriage. Over the years, Janelle had 6 children with Kody: Logan Taylor in 1994, Madison Rose in 1995, Hunter Elias in 1997, Robert Garrison in 1998, Gabriel in 2001, and Savannah in 2004. Janelle made many sacrifices for her family and proved herself to be Kody's most supportive wife. Unfortunately, Janelle never received the love and support she deserved from Kody. Despite her efforts to nurture their marriage, she didn't receive the same in return from her husband. Ultimately, Janelle became frustrated with Kody's constant disrespect and cold behavior. She decided to end their spiritual marriage and start afresh, following the example set by one of her sister wives, Christine Brown. Janelle parted ways with Kody in 2022 and moved from Flagstaff, Arizona to North Carolina, closer to her daughter, Madison Brush. Since then, she has been on a journey to rid herself of negativity. Kody's desire for loyalty seemed unrealistic. Janelle and Kody's journey was filled with chaos and drama. Towards the end of their relationship, as portrayed in Sister Wives, Kody becomes overly fixated on Janelle's loyalty. Worried about the future of his polygamous family after Christine left, Kody urged Janelle to show her loyalty to him, hoping she wouldn't leave him like his other wife had. However, Janelle appeared annoyed with Kody as he had become too focused on her loyalty without doing anything to deserve it. Janelle was justified in feeling shocked by Kody's demand for loyalty. She couldn't believe he was comparing her to Robin and insisting that she be submissive without being a husband worthy of her loyalty. Kody's expectations of Janelle's loyalty were unrealistic and unwarranted. He rarely made an effort to change himself, yet expected to be treated like the head of the household. Janelle, who faced many challenges, including financial struggles, needed Kody's support for years. She never received the help she deserved, which ultimately led to her decision to move on and start a new life. Kody is slow to evolve. Janelle and Kody's issues stemmed from Kody's lack of self-awareness. The patriarch of the Brown family was so focused on himself that he never considered his wife's feelings. Obsessed with his faith and the idea of living the polygamous dream as the head of his family, Kody failed to understand how his other wives felt because of his infatuation with Robin. He showed disrespect towards them in front of the cameras by mocking Christine's physical appearance and questioning Janelle's loyalty. Kody was slow to evolve and only began to realize his mistakes after his ex-wives left him. Janelle's bright future is inspiring. Janelle made the right decision by leaving Kody. If she had stayed in the relationship, she would still be dealing with the same issues. However, Janelle took a chance on herself and started over in her mid-50s. Over the months, Janelle has achieved several of her goals. She has improved her financial situation by launching 2 businesses and has lost a significant amount of weight through her dedication. Janelle now comes across as the most inspiring of all the sister wife. She transformed from being financially and emotionally depleted to a happy and healthy single mother. Kody did everything he could to try to bring Janelle closer to him. In addition to not supporting her, he also prolonged the sale of Coyote Pass, allowing him to interact with Janelle more often than she wanted. Fortunately, Janelle didn't fall for Kody's manipulation and didn't give in to greed. She made the right move by distancing herself from her ex-husband. Today, Janelle is living her best life in North Carolina, having moved all her belongings from Flagstaff and cutting ties with the city. Recent rumors suggest that Janelle may receive 25% of the Coyote Pass property, something she truly deserves. Hopefully, the Sister Wives cast member will continue to progress in her life as she has in recent months. Some Sister Wives. Christine Brown. Lost 40 pounds and is determined to help others. achieve their own weight loss milestones. She wants to change lives. Sister Wives star Christine Brown has changed her life since leaving her polygamist husband, and now she's ready to turn her attention to helping other people do the same. 52-year-old Christine grew up in a polygamous family, so she was very familiar with the lifestyle. Christine comes from a prominent Mormon family who are referred to as polygamous royalty. When she married Kody Brown in 1994, he was married to two other women, Mary Brown and Janelle Brown. He would eventually marry his fourth wife, Robin Brown, in 2010. When all was said and done, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children. The show was supposed to present the image of a functional polygamous family, but it ended up chronicling their downfall instead. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 aired, the once strong family unit was hopelessly divided and scattered to the wind. Christine was the first of Kody's wives to walk away from the marriage, opening Pandora's proverbial box in 2021. Since leaving, she has found love, rebranded herself completely, and lost 40 pounds. Now, she wants to help others change their lives. Christine left. Kody changed her life. Though Christine grew up in a polygamous family, she didn't like it as much when she had to share her husband with 3 other women. She was always Kody's most jealous wife. The Sister Wives Season 19 star was a romantic who wanted to be close to her husband. Things got worse after Kody married Robin, 45. He openly seemed to prefer his new wife, which added insult to injury. After feeling neglected for too long, Christine finally pulled the plug on the marriage. Leaving Kody was a risk, but the universe rewarded Christine for her bravery. The Sister Wives Season 19 star met and married David Woolley in October 2023. Christine and David's marriage is strictly monogamous, and Christine finally has the marriage she always wanted. She and her husband ride motorcycles, get matching tattoos, and renovate Airbnbs together. Walking away from Kody to pursue happiness was the best decision she made, so she hopes to inspire others. Christine lost 40 pounds. Christine has been posting about losing weight over the last few years. She works with the healthcare company Plexus and used their products to drop 40 pounds. Christine posted about her weight loss journey on Instagram, where the Sister Wives Season 19 co-star showed off before and after photos of her dramatic weight loss. Her caption reads, "I've lost over 40 pounds and kept it off. Now I'm on a mission to help others do the same." The side-by-side photos of Christine are dramatic, and her progress is beyond impressive. Christine helped David McKelty lose weight too. After achieving her own weight loss, Christine inspired her daughter, 28-year-old McKelty Brown, to lose weight too. Christine posted McKelty's before and after photos to Instagram in the above-mentioned, now-deleted post. McKelty and her husband, Tony Padron, had 2 healthy babies, Archer and Ace Padron, and she dropped the baby weight quickly. Unlike Kody, Christine continues to enjoy a close relationship with all of her children and grandchildren. Christine's weight loss journey inspired her husband, David, to go on his own. Christine recently posted before and after photos, and David lost an impressive 25 pounds. The before and after photos are incredible. David looks so different. He even looks much younger since losing weight. David's blood sugar is so much better, and we both have amazing energy, read Christine's caption. Christine and David recently revealed that David was diagnosed as diabetic 1 week before their wedding. The Sister Wives Season 19 stars make a great team and are even better at losing weight together. Sister Wives star Christine Brown reveals what she's learned from grief amid exciting career updates. With David Woolley, Sister Wives star Christine Brown has been rebuilding her life over the last few years and making it clear that she's ready to move forward. She's sharing how she deals with the grief she feels about her former life when it comes up. Christine, who's been sharing her love story with her husband, David Woolley, on Sister Wives Season 19, has made it clear that though she's been able to move forward, she hasn't entirely moved on. Christine's relationship with David has been wonderful for her, but moving forward after a 30-year marriage to Kody Brown hasn't been easy. Christine made it clear that she wasn't looking to keep herself closed off, but wanted to share her side of the story with the world. In a new post, Christine shared that she deals with grief as it comes up, making it clear that though she may seem like she's over the issues with Kody, she's still processing her former relationship and all the baggage that came with it. "I've learned that grief doesn't cancel out joy, and joy doesn't erase grief," Christine shared, explaining that grief has shaped me, softened me, and in many ways, strengthened me. While Christine's grief could be over a multitude of things, she's been opening up about more of her past recently in preparation for her upcoming tell-all book. What Christine's lessons learned about grief. Mean. As Christine has moved through her life after divorce, she's been doing her best to be strong and hopeful about her future. While it was tough for her to admit that she wasn't feeling her best in her marriage to Kody, having the strength to pull herself out of the relationship was important. Christine made it clear that she wasn't looking to keep herself closed off, but wanted to share her side of the story with the world. As she's processed through the relationship and the years of difficulty, Christine has been open about her pain as it comes up. In her new post about grief, Christine has made it clear that she's come to understand grief isn't just something that settles and leaves. She shared that she now understands that grief is something she can't set down when she's ready to feel joy. Instead, Christine has made it clear she's become emotionally evolved enough to make her way through her emotions with a practiced ease, even if it isn't easy for her to handle. Christine has been open about sharing her grief and her joy in the same space, which makes both emotions more intense and more prevalent. Nidhi Shurer, our take on what Christine's learned from her pain. As Christine has become part of a new family, she's been clear about what she's learned from dealing with her pain. Christine has been open about the fact that some days are harder than others for her, and finding herself with David has been the joy of her life. Though she has new support in her marriage, Christine has been clear that it hasn't been easy for her to move through the emotions of leaving her old life behind. Although she often seems happier than ever on Sister Wives, Christine has struggled as much as she's succeeded on screen. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown is finally cutting ties with Flagstaff. After her trip there, she has moved on in North Carolina. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives recently visited Flagstaff, Arizona, which ended her connection to the state. She had a tumultuous relationship with Kody Brown for 30 years. Janelle and Kody entered a plural marriage, but their plans didn't go as she had hoped. Despite giving her all to make the polygamous relationship work, Janelle struggled to sustain a strong connection with her husband after Robin Brown became his fourth wife. After Christine Brown ended her spiritual marriage to Kody in November 2021, Janelle also reevaluated her relationship with him. Janelle ultimately parted ways with Kody in 2022, shortly after Christine left. She started prioritizing herself and lost a significant amount of weight within a few years. In addition to her fitness journey, Janelle advanced her career by becoming a social media influencer and promoting a gut health supplement. She also launched multiple businesses to support herself financially. Janelle maintained contact with Kody, as he still owed her an equal share of the Coyote Pass property. The mother of 5 even sought legal assistance to expedite the process. Janelle got her final things. In her Flagstaff storage unit, Janelle had been living in North Carolina for a while, but she revisited Flagstaff, Arizona. She revealed the real reason for her trip in an Instagram post. Janelle shared a video of herself standing next to a loaded truck with the title, "Last U-Haul from Flagstaff," revealing that she had returned to her former home city to retrieve the remaining items from her storage unit and move them to her new home. Janelle explained, "I was waiting for a window of time and weather to bring this last load," confirming she is now permanently moving away from Flagstaff. Janelle has moved on. In 2022, Janelle moved on from Kody. She needed time to recover from her failed marriage and regain her footing as a single woman with 5 children. Without much financial support, she took matters into her own hands and started rebuilding her life from scratch. Janelle made significant sacrifices and worked hard to get to where she is now. By making her latest move, Janelle has completely severed ties with Flagstaff. She had previously shared with fans that her goals for the year were to detox herself and find inner peace, which is exactly what she's doing. Janelle is more independent. In North Carolina, Janelle has become very independent since moving to North Carolina. Not only does she have her own farm, but she also has multiple new businesses that keep her busy. These businesses also allow her to stay close to her daughter, Maddie. Janelle's new independent life consists of managing her Tata Farms and providing fans and customers with valuable stories on social media. She also owns a quirky t-shirt business, selling t-shirts with some of her most catchy phrases from the show. The Sister Wives cast member is the most independent she has been in years. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown, bidding farewell to Flagstaff forever, could push her to leave the show entirely. She's booked busy. Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown shared that she headed back to Flagstaff for a final time to pick up the last of her belongings, signaling that she's finally leaving the area forever, which would make sense because of how booked and busy she's been since laying down her foundation in North Carolina. Janelle, who is married to Kody Brown for the better part of 30 years, has spent the last few years of her life trying to change things for the better. While she's been struggling in some ways, Janelle has been thriving in others, making it clear she's happy. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle and the rest of the family have been struggling to find their footing in their new normal. With Janelle dealing with the drama of Coyote Pass on the show, there's something darker looming for the version of the star on the series. After the current season's filming, Janelle and Kody lost their son Garrison Brown, which has made a massive impact on her life. Janelle has been doing everything she can to find her way in the year after the tragedy, and after moving away, her finally being rid of Flagstaff is a blessing. Tata Farms is doing Janelle and Maddie a great service. Janelle recently packed up her final belongings in Arizona. Although Janelle has been upfront about her journey throughout her time away from Flagstaff, it was interesting to finally see her picking up the last of her belongings from Arizona. Sharing that she rented a truck to drive back to North Carolina, Janelle was happy to finally be getting rid of the storage unit she'd kept, happy to feel she's done with Flagstaff. Opening up that she had some help to load up her truck and finally leave, Janelle was ready to change her life for the better, with her family close by and her investment in Tata Farms. Janelle is turning over a new leaf. As she's chosen to leave her life in Flagstaff behind, Janelle is turning over a new leaf with her emotions in check, and her new business is building. After choosing to relocate to North Carolina in order to be closer to her daughter and grandchildren, Janelle knew that she'd made a good decision for herself and her family. Janelle's proximity to her kids has shifted over the years, and after losing Garrison, she knew it was a high priority to be closer to family as much as possible. Janelle felt that if she could stay close, she'd be even happier herself. After moving to North Carolina, Janelle settled into a new routine and shared that she'd be detoxing the negativity from her life in 2025. Her detox, which has sparked conversation from her followers and genuine change in her life, has made it clear that Janelle is ready for a whole new outlook. Detoxing the negativity in her life, with her physical health, her emotional well-being, and her social circle, has been a great idea for the Sister Wives star. Despite some bumps in the road, Janelle is putting herself first and investing in her exciting and bright future with family. Janelle's new farm with Maddie is a huge project. Although Janelle hasn't shared a ton about the project yet, one of the reasons she settled in North Carolina was to open Tata Farms with her daughter, Madison Brush. Janelle has been sharing more about the farm as it gets closer to opening, revealing that while it's been a stressful project, it's been a major outlet of energy for her. Pouring herself into the flower farm with her daughter has been a beautiful use of her time, and Janelle has been open about how much it's meant to her to be with Maddie and the kids in a project together. As she's moved through this new chapter, Janelle has discovered a lot about herself as a person, learning what she feels comfortable taking on in her day-to-day life. Dealing with stress may not always be easy for Janelle, but she's been upfront about the way that working on the farm has made her feel in general. Happier than she was before, Janelle has had the opportunity to work hard, build a legacy for herself and her family, and move through a tough time with genuine support by her side. Coyote Farms is doing her and Maddie a great service. Janelle may not have time or interest for TV. As Janelle learns more about who she is and what she wants in her life after her marriage to Kody, it's possible that she may not be interested in moving forward with Sister Wives anymore. While Janelle has shared herself on the show for years, it's possible that after losing her son and moving her life away from Kody and Robin Brown, she may not want to be involved in the series anymore. Instead, Janelle has focused on sharing herself with her followers through social media and updating Sister Wives fans on her status with the Coyote Farms website's blog. Sister Wives Janelle Brown, 2025. Detox may finally be over. After moving her things from Arizona, she's focused on the positives. In her life, Sister Wives Season 19 star Janelle Brown recently moved the last of her things out of Arizona, and she's focused on the positive changes in her life. Everything is so different now than when Janelle, 55, made her television debut in 2010. Back then, she was the second wife of polygamist patriarch Kody Brown. When all was said and done, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children, but the Brown family fell apart throughout the last few years. Kody's third wife, Christine Brown, left him in 2021, followed by Janelle and Mary Brown in 2022. By the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, the Brown family was no longer a family unit. 3 of Kody's 4 wives had left the plural marriage. He found himself in an unintentionally monogamous marriage with his 4th and youngest wife, 45-year-old Robin Brown. Janelle resisted leaving Kody. She always liked the polygamous lifestyle and the independence it afforded her, but she and Kody couldn't make it work. After 29 years of marriage, they called it quits. She recently moved the last of her things out of Arizona and is ready for this new chapter in her life. Janelle's 2025 detox is going well. When the new year rolled around, Janelle posted her resolution to Instagram, and it was all about detox. The Sister Wives star announced her decision to focus on freeing herself of the toxic energy holding her back in her life. She laid out her plan for how she planned to achieve her detox goals, which included physical activity, diet, and spiritual connection. It's about making space for greater peace and clarity by detoxing my life emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. In 2024, Janelle lost her son, 25-year-old Garrison Brown, and is still mourning. Janelle has never looked better. Janelle recently posted a photo of herself looking stunning. The Sister Wives Season 19 star recently attended a fundraiser wearing a glamorous velvet gown. My friend at April Rains and her husband had an extra ticket for a fundraiser this weekend in Raleigh. Reads Janelle's Instagram post's caption, "It was fun to dress up and spend the evening out for a good cause." Janelle spends her days on a farm, so this was way outside the box for the single mother. Since leaving Kody, Janelle has pursued the life she always wanted, which includes buying a flower farm in North Carolina. Though Janelle has never looked better, she's uninterested in dating. Janelle's love life came up during her appearance on the Sibling Revelry podcast, where she made a shocking statement. She said she had no intention of ever getting married again. "I am done," she said, adding, "I love my single life." Janelle went on to say if something were to present itself, she'd be open to at least considering it, so she's not totally against it. Maybe after more time away from Kody, she'll be more open to finding love again. Janelle moved the last of her things. Though Janelle moved out of Arizona a while ago, she still had a storage unit worth of items keeping her tied to the place. Though it may seem trivial, it was symbolic for the Sister Wives Season 19 star to finally leave Flagstaff for good. Janelle recently posted footage from the move to Instagram. In the photos, Janelle and her friends empty her last storage unit into the U-Haul truck she rented before she leaves Arizona behind. With nothing holding her back, Janelle is free to start this new chapter in her life. Janelle saw her sons during her recent travels. During her trip to the Southwest, Janelle also had dinner with two of her sons, Logan and Hunter Brown. Janelle has always been close to her children, but since losing Garrison, she has tried to spend even more time with them. "Had dinner with my boys," read Janelle's Instagram caption. "Gabe is in Chicago." She went on to explain, regarding her other son, Gabriel Brown. While Janelle's children all enjoy great relationships with her, most of them don't speak to their father, Kody. Janelle currently lives in North Carolina near her daughter, Madison Brush. Is Christine still in Janelle's life? Janelle and Christine were never close while they were married to Kody. Even when they lived under the same roof in Utah, they kept to their respective wings of the house. Some of that is because the Sister Wives Season 19 stars have very different personalities. Christine is emotional, while Janelle is stoic. Christine is a romantic, while Janelle's feet are planted firmly on the ground. The Sister Wives Season 19 stars weren't close because they lived very different lifestyles. Janelle was one of the family's top earners. The Browns had 18 children to feed, so it took a lot of work to financially support the family. While Janelle was always at work, Christine was the family's stay-at-home mom. While they were part of the same family, Christine and Janelle didn't spend much time together. After leaving Kody, the Sister Wives stars came to lean on each other. They spent their first holidays together with their children. Since then, Christine has married David Woolley, but she and Janelle are still close. They even vacation together. They both work with Plexus, a health company, and they recently won cruises. Christine shared a carousel of photos on Instagram. Her caption reads, "I loved finally seeing at Janelle Brown 117 again. Still my sister wife forever." No matter what happens in their lives, Janelle and Christine will always share an unshakable bond, and it must drive Kody crazy.